You think lawyers spend all day arguing in court. The truth is very different. Most lawyers spend years buried in books, surviving impossible workloads, and sacrificing sleep just to climb one step higher. Today you'll experience every rank of a lawyer, from a nervous law student to the managing partner of a major law firm. This is your life as every lawyer rank.
Rank 1. Pre-law student. Your journey starts long before anyone calls you a lawyer. You're sitting in a college classroom wondering if law school is really worth it. Everyone tells you it's prestigious. Everyone tells you lawyers make money. Nobody tells you about the hundreds of pages you'll read every week. You begin studying political science, criminal justice, or another major that helps prepare you. Your GPA becomes your obsession. Every assignment matters. Every exam matters, because one bad semester could hurt your chances of getting into a good law school. While your friends enjoy weekends, you're preparing for something called the LSAT, a test that may determine the rest of your career. The pressure has already begun, and you're not even a lawyer yet.
Rank 2. Law student.
You finally get accepted into law school. Congratulations. Now the real suffering begins. Every day feels like a competition. Your professors don't simply teach, they challenge, they question, they pressure students in front of entire classrooms. You spend endless nights reading case law, thousands of pages, court decisions from decades ago, sometimes centuries ago. Coffee becomes part of your bloodstream. Sleep becomes optional. Many students drop out. Others barely survive. But year after year, you keep pushing forward. Because one goal keeps you going: becoming a lawyer.
Rank 3. Summer associate.
Now law firms are watching. You land your first internship, your first taste of real legal work. The attorneys don't trust you with major cases. Instead, you're assigned research. Endless research. You spend hours looking through legal databases trying to find a single court decision that might help. It's not glamorous. But every task is an audition. The partners are watching. The associates are judging. One mistake can ruin an opportunity. One good performance can launch your career. For the first time, you're standing inside the world you've been chasing for years.
Rank 4. Junior associate.
You pass the bar exam. You're officially a lawyer. The title feels amazing. The workload doesn't. As a first-year associate, you become the lowest-ranking attorney in the office. You draft contracts, review documents, prepare legal research, respond to client requests. Sometimes you're still working after midnight. Partners hand you assignments at 5 p.m. that somehow need to be completed before morning. You quickly learn that being a lawyer isn't about courtroom speeches. It's about solving problems under pressure. Every day, every hour, every minute.
Rank 5. Associate attorney.
A few years pass. You're no longer the rookie. You understand how the system works. Now younger associates come to you for help. You begin handling smaller cases yourself. Clients start recognizing your name. You attend negotiations. You take depositions. You argue minor motions before judges. Your confidence grows. So does your responsibility. If you make a mistake now, clients could lose money. Businesses could lose contracts. People could lose freedom. The stakes become very real.
Rank 6. Senior associate.
You've survived what many couldn't. You're now a senior associate, one of the most difficult positions in law, because you're close enough to partnership to see it, but far enough away to know nothing is guaranteed. Your workload becomes massive. You're expected to supervise junior lawyers, train new hires, manage clients, generate revenue, and still perform legal work at the highest level. The competition becomes brutal. Every senior associate wants the same thing: partnership. Only a few will get it.
Rank 7. Counsel.
Not every lawyer becomes a partner. Some become counsel, a respected position reserved for highly experienced attorneys. You're trusted, valuable, knowledgeable. Clients seek your advice. Associates respect your expertise. Partners rely on your judgment. You may not own part of the firm, but your influence is enormous. When difficult legal questions appear, people come to you. You've become one of the firm's most reliable weapons.
Rank 8. Non-equity partner.
Then one day it happens. You're promoted. Partner, the title you've chased for years. But there's a catch. You're a non-equity partner. You carry the title, you have prestige, but you don't yet own part of the firm. Your responsibilities increase dramatically. Clients expect perfection. Associates expect leadership.
The firm expects results. You're no longer just practicing law, you're helping run a business. The pressure reaches a completely different level. Rank 9. Equity partner. This is where the real power begins. You become an equity partner. Now you own a piece of the firm. When the firm succeeds, you benefit. When the firm struggles, you suffer. Every major decision matters. Hiring, expansion, strategy, major clients. You're no longer thinking about individual cases. You're thinking about the future of the entire organization. Your income can become extraordinary, but so can the responsibility. The firm is no longer your workplace. It's your investment.
Rank 10. Practice group leader. You've built a reputation. Now you're selected to lead an entire department. Maybe litigation, corporate law, intellectual property, criminal defense. Dozens of lawyers now operate under your leadership. You coordinate major cases, assign resources, develop strategies, mentor future partners. Your job becomes less about doing the work yourself and more about ensuring everyone else succeeds. The better your team performs, the stronger the entire firm becomes. Rank 11. Senior partner. Years pass. Your name becomes known throughout the legal community. Clients request you personally. Companies trust you with billion-dollar decisions. You oversee some of the firm's largest accounts. The younger attorneys view you as a legend. Many of them entered law school hoping to reach the level you've achieved. But with experience comes a new challenge: legacy. You begin asking yourself, what happens after you're gone? Who takes over? Who continues what you've built? Rank 12. Managing partner. This is the highest rank inside most law firms. Managing partner. The lawyer responsible for the entire organization. Hundreds of employees, millions in revenue, countless clients. Every major decision flows through you. You're part attorney, part CEO, part strategist, part leader. You rarely have time for court appearances anymore. Your focus is the future, growth, reputation, survival. You carry the weight of the entire firm on your shoulders. One bad decision can affect hundreds of careers. One great decision can transform the organization for decades. Looking back, it's hard to believe where you started. A nervous student studying for the LSAT. Now you're leading one of the most respected legal organizations in the country. The journey wasn't glamorous. It wasn't easy. It required sacrifice. Long nights, missed holidays, years of relentless pressure. But every rank taught you something new. Because becoming a lawyer isn't about winning arguments. It's about earning trust and climbing one of the most demanding career ladders in the world. This was your life as every lawyer rank.